Hey now, my name is Nick from Board Game Brawl, and this is your Kickstarter update. And let's start off with a game that I have been asked to talk about for weeks now. Gloom Haven is from Cephalofair Games and designer-publisher Isaac Childress. This is a fantasy cooperative campaign mode adventure game. You and the other players are fantasy characters and creatures who are mercenaries, who are going off and having quests and getting different class levels and experience, fighting monsters, bosses, all of these different things. And there are some unofficial legacy elements to the game. Now, I think that it looks really interesting. The artwork is great. I love the idea of it. But for me, and one of the reasons why I haven't really bothered to talk about it in any kind of a rush is that there's a lot of games out there like this right now. I was very disappointed in Cephalofair's first game, Forge War, and I worry that this game is going to suffer from some of the same bloating problems of just too much stuff in one game. And really, I question just how much legacy is in the game. But hey, if that's your thing, check it out. Flatlined Games is bringing you Argo from the design powerhouse duo of Serge Lagat and Bruno Faiduti. This is a semi-cooperative, mostly competitive game. Players take control of people who are on a space station in the future that is in danger of self-destructing, I think, and it's, of course, overrun by aliens, and you are trying to get to the escape pods. It actually sounds very similar to Survive Escape from Atlantis. I've never played that game, but it sounds very similar to that, or maybe Level 7 Escape. Now, the game, in that regard, it might be an okay game, although the game uses cardboard standees instead of miniatures, which for a fantasy or science fiction game on Kickstarter is basically saying, meh, we don't want money that much. There are some good reasons the designer has for this, but find out for yourself whether or not this is going to be right for you. Spirit Island is from Greater Than Games, which means that Greater Than Games is finally making a game that does not involve generic superheroes and supervillains and also has good artwork. Also, this game wins the award for best theming of the week, or at least most original theme. This game is fully cooperative. You take control of the spirits of an island who are trying to oust these colonial Europeans from taking over the island and desecrating it, which I just find fascinating. I think that's a great concept. The gameplay also seems pretty sound, so I'm super hyped for this one. It also looks fantastic, so check it out. The Guardians Explore is from designer and publisher Jonathan Ruland. This is a competitive game where players take control of kids in this small town in modern day, but they have to band together and defend it from real-life fantasy monsters who have started to invade and transform and destroy the town. There's card drafting going on. You try to get better equipment, and you have to go through these different boss fights in order to finally vanquish these evil forces and become the best hero of the land. It has really interesting artwork and gameplay elements, and it also has another unique theme, lots of unique themes in this week's episode. So if any of those things are up your alley, take a look. My name is Nick from Board Game Brawl. You can check me out at youtube.com/Board Game Brawl. This has been your Kickstarter update, and man, this is just like that old gypsy woman said.